All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to show you another half guard pass that we really like to do. We love smashing from the top half guard, but sometimes your partner's going to turn up to get up on their elbow, come into you, and we've got a really nice little back take from the top half guard position. So what we're going to look at here is anytime my partner has an underhook, I would love to be able to, he's halfway to my back, and I want to slow that process up. So what I'm going to do is small wizard, 4 fingers in the collar, and I want to slowly pull this out. Because with this lapel, I can slow his ability to try to build up base, come up on the elbow, and to force reactions from me. I want to slow that process up. So with this lapel, I'm going to start to shove it and push it towards the ground. So even though I might not be able to totally stop his ability to eventually get up, if I can slow him down, that will give me time to react and set up what I want to set up. So as I'm pushing this to the floor, God's going to continue to still try to get up on the elbow. Again, this is not going to stop that, but it will slow it up. From here, I'm going to take this, and with this little hole that's created between his arm and his body, I'm going to pass this lapel. So I'm getting a grip right towards the end. I'm going to snug it up as much as I can or cinch it up as much as I can. But with this grip, I'm now going to pull it and then drop my weight into him to flatten him back out. Okay. Now notice he still had an underhook. Which is good for me right now because of how I'm going to set this particular technique up. My overhook arm is going to reach across, and I'm just going to do a very crude choke. What I'm looking for is a reaction for him to come across and grab him to defend that choke. I'm going to then let go of the collar, grab his sleeve, so I have an opposite grip here. From here, we're going to sit up, and we're going to sit him up with us as we do this. I want to yank his arm across his body and pull up on the lapel that I still have control of. So as I sit up, I'm basically just sitting him up, rocking to my opposite hip as I look to take the back. I'll put my hook in, or if you want to control for a second, you can jam your shin and knee up in the lapel, and that will keep him from rotating away. Either way, eventually I'll put the hook in. With my arm that I'm controlling his arm with, I'm going to start to look for the choke. But because we have this lapel controlled, we can do a variation of a sliding collar choke where we go over the shoulder, we pass it to the lapel versus what we would normally do. All right, so we're just going over the shoulder. It's the exact same choke. I'll pass it. And then from here, it's your choice whether you want to grab opposite lapel, arm behind the head, or even switch it to a bow and arrow style choke. One last time. So from half guard, again, I've got control of this lapel. I'm jamming it to the floor to slow him up. He comes up on his elbow. Perfect. I pass it between that hole. I pull, drop my weight, flatten him out. Choke, get a reaction. Grab that opposite sleeve. Sit up. As I yank him up, fall to the other side. Hook in. And then from here, we're going to pass that lapel over the shoulder. Most common mistake is to go around the outside of the arm. There's too much space, and you might not be able to grab it. I'm going to go over the shoulder, cinch it up nice and tight, arm behind the head, or grab that opposite lapel and finish your normal sliding collar choke. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that. That's a nice little back take off of the top half guard position. If you like it, hit that subscribe button. Check us out. Give us any ideas of future techniques you'd like to see, and we'll be glad to do that for you.